Hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Big Dang Arts Views. Alright, so yesterday I did a review of Thor, which was an origin story by Marvel. And so today I'm going to be doing a review on one of my personal favorite superheroes. And this is going to be a special episode because this is going to be a side-by-side comparison of the 2003 version and the 2008 version. You guessed it, The Incredible Hulk. Alright, so first I'm going to mention that in the original Incredible Hulk movie, which was just called Hulk, the animation in this was terrible, and I mean completely terrible. Some of the worst animation that I've seen, like for a movie as large as the budget as this one had. And the updates from that one to this are just incredible. 5 years apart. This one, bad storyline, bad everything, which could explain a lot. To this, I'm just still shocked. And like I said, this is my favorite, one of my all-time favorite superheroes. So, yeah, let's get started. So, anyway, for the Incredible Hulk movie, it was a very well done movie. It came out in 2008, like I mentioned earlier. It came out, I think, a year after the first. I know it was at least a year or two after the first Iron Man movie, where they first introduced the whole idea of the Avengers movie coming out in 2012, which I'm going to be doing a review on as soon as it comes out. And then The Incredible Hulk came out. Anyway, this was a very well done movie. I loved it. I loved the entire movie. The CGI in this was just amazing. And like I mentioned for this one, 5 years apart, and the CGI is that's basically one of the reasons why I didn't like this one. So anyway, in the original Incredible Hulk movie, which was just called Hulk, the whole storyline of it went up against just about everything with the Incredible Hulk stuff. Yeah, he got hit by gamma radiation, but I mean, they had his own father give him the shots. That never happened in the comic books. I can almost guarantee you right now. So, yeah, my dad, he grew up collecting comic books of all the Marvel and a couple of the DC stuff. Not nearly as much DC, but of course Marvel. But that never happened. So, yeah, they got that wrong. And the villain that he fights in it is, of course, his father. So, yeah, what's with them? And they had him fighting mutant dogs the entire time? What were they thinking? That's basically all I had to say about this one. Bad storyline. The only good part about it is Hulk going around smashing things. That's the Hulk. And then, let's go on to this one. Amazing movie. So you can hold this up to a much higher standard than the Hulk movie that came out in 2003. This one, he's actually fighting against a guy that's not his father, that got not really hit by gamma radiation, but one of his ultimate enemies, Abomination, excuse me. So Abomination, according to the movie, I don't know if this was the same with comic books. I didn't know all about the comic books, but I do know practically the basics of them. Abomination in the movie didn't really turn into Abomination until the very ending. So this guy, he's like the best there is at what in army soldier stuff and like that. So he signs up for this super soldier serum thing, which is the same thing that Captain America was with, but this one went a little bit power hungry. Which was actually put on ice because of all the failures that they had. So anyway, he gets the stuff. He goes up 1-on-1 with the Hulk, and this was before he became like a skeleton guy that so power hungry. But anyway, he goes up against the Hulk. He looks like a normal human. Hulk just kicks him. He goes flying out. That was one of my favorite parts of the movie. And his bones are all broken, and then they expect him not to live, and then the twitch of the hand. I love that part. But anyway, after that, he goes. Bruce Banner goes to another scientist guy, which I forget what the name of him was. But yeah, this smart scientist guy that he had been in contact with in the very beginning, who called himself Mr. Blue or something like that. I think it was, Mr. Blue. At the very beginning, who was like this super scientist guy that was trying to help Bruce get rid of the entire gamma radiation, of course, because that's one thing that I love about this movie, that he's actually running away from the government already, and he is trying to get rid of the Hulk at the same time. So I'm glad that they finally had that. But I haven't watched the 2003 one in years, and it still sucks. I don't even want to watch it. When this movie first came out, when this one first came out, I was like, yay, finally, Hulk, Hulk, Hulk! Now I don't want to watch it. I rarely ever do. I haven't watched it in a long time. The storyline's bad. The actors are bad. So, yeah, that's all I have to say about this one, really. Then, anything new? Like I was saying, so anyway, they're able to almost cure Bruce of being with the Hulk. Betty's with him, and yeah, she helps calm him down. Anyway, Mr. Blue, I forget his real name, but let's just call him Mr. Blue for the rest of the review. After they capture Bruce, Mr. Blue was forced to give some of Bruce's blood, which contained the gamma radiation, which had the Hulk, to this super soldier guy. That went in it, because he was power hungry, turned into Abomination. So, but that also brings me to another thing. When he gave Abomination the power, Abomination punched him. He flew over to the machine where Bruce Banner's blood was, and my dad told me about this one. The character there was actually there's a blue character, which Mr. Blue, and I'm pretty sure, because I have been reading some of the other comics. I've been collecting the Hulk comics for a while. I got a subscription. But anyway, the Mr. Blue character, we both think that it was the same character that became this super smart guy that's similar to the Hulk. So there's 3 or something like that. So yeah, that's all I had to say about that one. This movie, I haven't watched it in a while, but it was still very good. Except for the ending, which I didn't really understand until I watched some of the extras of the Thor movie. So, for those of you who don't really understand the ending part, because at the very end, Betty Ross's dad who those of you don't know, the Hulk shows have always been trying to capture Bruce Banner for some reason. He just hated him, so he was just always trying to kill him or capture him, and then get the gamma radiation, and then make super soldiers. That's why Abomination was there. Anyway, Robert Downey Jr. comes in, who of course plays Iron Man. He was already told about Shield, and he talks to Betty Ross. He talks to Miss Ross, and then that's the end of the movie. So it was just a little extra scene. But for those of you who have bought the Thor movie, look in the extras, and I forget which one it was in, but it was for one of the extras. They showed, and this was for the Thor movie, and I forgot to mention this in the Thor review. So anyway, what's his name again? Agent Coulson, I think his name was. I'm pretty sure that was his name. Anyway, he was talking to another SHIELD agent. They decided to have Robert Downey Jr., Tony Stark, or Iron Man, go in and talk to Ross, because they didn't want him on the scene. But they wanted to get a guy that would annoy the hell out of him to tell him about the team, but since he was annoying the hell out of him, to not join the team. So that's why they had that in there. So as soon as I saw that, actually, I was like, finally, I understand, because in the Avengers movie, they did not mention Ross at all. Except for once, when they were talking about the Hulk, and other than that, not at all. So it's like, really? Where's Ross? Where's Ross? Where's Ross? So, yeah, I'm glad that they added that, and so I wish that they had put that into this movie or something like that, or just had left it alone. That's practically the main complaint about the movie, but still, it was well done. I think that the actor who played Hulk in this was great. I think that since he wasn't nearly as wussy as the one in the original Hulk movie, that just brought it to a whole nother level. Because the person who played Bruce Banner in the original Hulk movie was just a crybaby the entire movie. I hated that. They should have just scrapped him the first day. But Edward Norton, I think that was his name, who played the Hulk. Kudos for you, man. I wish they had maybe kept him in the Avengers, but still, I'll talk about that later. So, yeah, I love this movie, and I just hope that you guys would either rent on Netflix or something, or on demand. I don't know, just watch this movie if you haven't seen it. Do not watch the original one unless you want to see a very, 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 very bad movie of the Hulk, which, yeah, I hate. I hate that one. The only reason why I had it was because we bought it when it came out on DVD, since it was a Hulk movie, and just comparing it to some of the stuff nowadays, this one is so much better, and this one is complete crap compared to it. Complete crap. But still, this one did have its good parts, but not nearly as good as this. The only reason why I'm hating this one so much is because of how far that they've come for this one, and how good of a job. So, watch this one, not this. This good, that one, not so much. So, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and I'm not going to be doing one tomorrow. I'm only going to be doing reviews during the weekend, probably on Fridays and Saturdays, or just whenever I have enough time. I'll try to do one once a week, but I really don't know right now with my scheduling for school, since 'tis the season. Sorry to say that, kids. So, yeah, that's all I have to say. So yeah, keep in touch, and yeah, watch this one. Keep your expectations high, and the Hulk in this one is so much badass. Watch it. That's all I have to say. Watch it. So yeah, yeah, I hope you all enjoyed, and see you later. Bye.